Hi, it's Dawn and Bachi, and we're working on releasing back tenderness, back pain, in some really subtle, small ways. 10 minutes of working to get you there, but I think you'll feel a lot better when it's done. And if you use this video three times a week, you're actually going to get a lot more relief than you would if you didn't. So let's work on that. Bachi's talking to me. Bachi, baby, over here. Such a good boy. Thank you for the kisses. So we're going to start by lying on our backs. Okay, Buster. We're going to lie on our backs. Take your right leg across and over. So you're going to do a little figure four. Just pull the legs towards you. Hi, friend. So you're taking like 5 breaths here. Just opening up the back of the leg, the hips. Inhale. Drop your shoulders down the mat. Exhale. And another big breath. Inhale. Exhale. And then place your left foot on the floor. Take your right hand and place it right in the center of your thigh. So the part of you that's facing you. And gently push away. So what that's going to do is it's going to help lengthen the psoas muscle right through that whole left side. Sorry, I said right, I meant left. So drawing the leg away, pushing the leg away. You'll notice that your opposite hip will lift up a little bit. That's okay if it lifts up a little bit. Don't go all the way over in this particular variation. One more breath here. And then as you exhale, extend the heel to the ceiling. Your other foot still stays on the floor. And you're breathing, opening through your toes. This is a hamstring stretch. If you have the bandwidth, take the toe, but it's not necessary to get the benefit of this pose, okay? And actually, by putting your hands around the back of your hamstring, you could do a little compressive work. I'm basically squeezing the heels of my hands together. And then we'll switch sides. So bringing your other leg across for a supine figure four, engaging the toes so your foot's flexed. And dropping the shoulders to the floor. If your shoulders still round up or if your neck is pulling you up like that, I'd recommend throwing a pillow underneath your neck. It's like, not only does it feel great, but it releases some of that tension in the cervical spine. So one more breath here. Inhale. And then exhale. Drop your foot to the floor. Keep yourself in the configuration of figure four. Put your right hand on the right thigh, this time I mean it, right thigh, and you'll gently draw the leg away from you. So you're pushing with the heel of your hand into the mid-thigh, and that you may feel all along. It'll feel like the obliques or maybe the abdomen, but really it's psoas muscle. One more breath. Very good. Exhale it out. Keep the left foot on the floor. Extend the right heel to the ceiling. Hands wrap around the back of that hamstring and go ahead and give it a little squeeze to give yourself some compressive work that helps release some of the fibers that can get stuck. Or you can take your hand up to the toe. 2 more breaths, dropping shoulders away from you. Last big breath here. And then exhale, you'll want to come up to seated. What do you want to sit on there? So come into tabletop position. And in tabletop, you've got your knees underneath your hips. Your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Go ahead and extend your right arm out in front of you with your palms spinning to the midline and your left leg straight behind you. Push with that left heel. Extend with the right fingertips. What you're essentially creating here is strength through your back. This is going to strengthen the muscles that surround the SI joint as well as the trapezius muscles going up the back. But by doing that, you're actually giving yourself more stability in the sacrum, in that important joint structure. 2 more breaths. Inhale, relaxing through the left shoulder. Exhale. Last big breath. Breath in. Exhale, let's take a child's pose. Widen the knees, drop the head, hands reach forward. Inhale. And exhale, come on up, and let's go to the other side. So extend your left arm long, palm to the midline, right leg, right heel right behind you, and it's pushing away from you. You don't have to get it totally perfect, just breathe with where you are. Even if your leg is down a little further, that's great. I don't recommend lifting the leg higher than the hip in this, even if you have the range of motion to do so. It's sort of at cross purposes with what we're doing. We're trying to create space that's going to allow you to decompress, not compress, right? So that makes sense, I hope. One more breath, inhale. Good, put your limbs down into tabletop. Roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Walk your feet back a little bit. You want to have at least an inch or so in between the heels and the floor. You don't want the heels all the way up here. It's too much on the fascia to consistently be there, but you also don't want them pushing into the earth. That shuts off the psoas. So you want to find the balance. Deep breath in. Exhale the breath out. Step the right foot forward. Drop the left knee to the floor. You're coming into a low lunge. Place your fists or your forearms down. And then the important thing here, I'm going to work on my fists because for me that feels better today. Often I go down to my forearms, but it just doesn't feel right today. It's like too much. So you want to draw your pelvis towards your elbows and your elbows towards your pelvis, and then feel that let you lengthen through the spine. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Stay with the sensation. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to walk yourself back. Flip the mat so that, or take a piece of clothing or a blanket and just go ahead and pad that left knee. Your right foot comes underneath you. Your right ankle is right underneath the right knee. And then lift with the left arm. So you're lifting with the left arm as you press the pelvis forward. The pelvis, if it's going out like this, you're not going to get the stretch. You have to drop it forward, squeeze the glutes, the butt muscles, lift the left arm up, and then maybe you want even more. You're going to take your hand onto your right hand onto the forearm of the left and gently draw the bicep over the ear. Take 2 more breaths here. Very good. And then drop it back. Unravel your foot and come into a high plank. You can put the knees down if you like and do a low plank push-up, upward dog, or you could take cobra, knees off the mat if you like, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Open your mouth, shake your head side to side. Exhale the breath out. And then we're going to go to the other side. So you're going to step forward. Left foot steps forward. First, starting with that low lunge. So there's an angle with the low lunge one. You're going to create that same stretch. You can come onto the outer edge if you like of the left foot, but draw the elbows towards the hips and the hips towards the elbows. Open through the collarbones. So you get a stretch through there. 2 more breaths. And let your breath be really big. Inhale. Exhale. Last big breath in. Exhale it out. Very good. Hips go back. Flip the mat or take an article of clothing or a blanket. Pad the right knee. Get yourself in the position where you'll feel the stretch. So you want to drop pelvis forward. Feel the weight of the pelvic bones moving to help you stretch. Engage the glutes. So you're squeezing the butt muscles and then lift the right arm up to the sky. That might be enough. If you want a little more, you're going to grab hold and gently draw to the side. Let the breath be in and out of the nose if possible. The yogis believe that helps soothe and calm the nervous system. Last big breath in. Very good. Exhale it out. You're going to roll that mat over. Hey, Botch. High plank. Whoa. Low plank. Upward facing. Inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale. And then come onto your knees. Lie onto your left side. Hand can go underneath your head just to support you. Take the top of your ankle or your foot and draw the leg back. As you do that, hi boo. As you do that, pull your spine into you so that you get a little bit of a back bend here too. Drawing the leg back, as long as the knee doesn't hurt. If the knee hurts, you're going to drop the leg closer to the bottom leg and a little forward. okay? And then lie onto your back or your side, and we'll just flip sides, go to the other side. Hello, my friend. So you want to notice where you feel this in your body. And then come on out of that. Lie onto your back. Pull both knees into your chest. And then keep the right knee in. Extend the left leg long. Right hand on the top of the, left hand on the top of the right thigh. And you're going to open out with your right hand. Turn your head away from the knee. Pull the lumbar spine in. And then you want to play? Okay. And then go switch to the other side. So your left knee comes in across your body, and then the left arm reaches away as the right hand presses down on the left thigh. And then come back through center. And when you're ready, you can rock up to seated, or you can drop your knees to one side. Use the floor. Hands up. Maybe you have a playful puppy with you. And namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with us. We have to go play now.